So hello everyone. So today we are solving a lead code problem. So in this video or upcoming videos, we are starting a new content or new type of content, that is problem solving and logic building. So in our YouTube channel, there are two types of content, that is web development as well as logic building, that is DSA. So we are daily solving this question, and I'm solving since past 2 years, and I have a good knowledge about DSA, and I solve all problems in Java and JavaScript, and mostly solving Java. So I have some kind of strategies to solve the question, and you will understand the questions in easy way, and you will get to help in your logic building. So there are three type of or three steps to solve the question. That is, my strategy is to first of all understand what kind of input and output given in the question. So basically, our problem of the day is transform array, which is a easy level question, but easy, medium, and hard. Most probably, we will work on medium level question to grab the good knowledge, because easy level also good, but for beginner easy level is good, and medium is for to grow or to get the job, and building our logic for backend development and something. So in this video we are solving this question, and I'm going to tell you how to solve this question. So there are mainly three steps. That is, first of all, understand the problem statement and read question carefully, and given data, read carefully what is the given data, and you will get to know the exact answer what it means. In lead code there is a problem statement. As you can see, there is a problem statement in easy level. So in this condition will be help, and return a new array result. So this is, now we will return our question. So you also read the question and you will get to know what it means. Now come to example number one. This is a given example, and this is the main, and we can say this is the best hint for solving this question, because this question have input as well as output and explanation how the output is come. So nums array is get with 3 minus 2 1 1, and output is 1 1 1 3. Okay, so explanation is num of 0 is equal to 3, and it will move 3 steps right to each other. Nums of 0, so it will be 0, that should be 0. Result of 0 will be 1. So nums of 1 is equals to minus 2. If we move 2 steps, then nums of 3, that will be 1. And nums of 2 will be 1 step right, then nums of 3 will be 2. And that also 1. And after that, nums of 3 will equal to 1. If we move 1 step right, we reach to nums of 0. So result of 3 will be 3. That is, we need to clone this in array, and we need to get this and print this in the result array and print the array. Same kind of example. Okay. And constant is nums of length is greater than or equal to 1, and 100 is the maximum or equal to size. So let's solve this question. Okay, so I write the logic for this question. That is, I took the n variable with nums of length and result array that we need in this statement I have given, and then we need to fulfill this condition. That's why I'm using for loop, and I equal to 0, I is greater than I plus plus. And then logic is this, only this. So logic is, we need to get I of 0 will be I. So output or first variable will be go to result of 0. That will be some kind of 1, you can understand. So equal to nums of I, then it will be a 0 or a nums of 0 value, then module n plus n module n. So this logic will be get, this logic means this logic is perfect for these kind of rules to fulfill. So all these rules can fulfill using this logic. And after all means, till the end means, we have said that like uh, to take clone array or to create a new array with same size. So that's why we are creating till or storing values until n. So result of I equal to this logic, and will be result return. So let's check or submitting question. So first of all, test is running and checking. Okay, so our test case are accepted. Now let's submit the question. And here we go. Our question is solved successfully, and 98% beat our question. So hope you will understand this question. And in upcoming video, I will be try to explain in easy way. So this is the first video, that's why I can't explain anymore. And in upcoming videos, I will show you some tricks to solve the question and telling some steps how to solve the question. This is the easy question, that's why it's simple. But in upcoming videos, we will get some hard question and medium. Then I will tell you some strategies to solve the question, how to catch the logic and how to solve using brute force and then optimize the code. And as soon as in less time you will understand and build your logic faster. That kind of logic and tricks and tips I will give you, and that are not shortcuts. That are logical thinking or logical formulas to solve the question, and you will get to know in easy way to solve how to build a logic in GSI. So in upcoming videos, I will solve more questions with perfect logic and telling in a easy way. So thank you for watching.